Companies in the cleaning and security sectors will soon be subject to new rules requiring them to set basic salaries for workers. This is because the government is making the labour movement's progressive wage model compulsory in both industries. Details for the security sector are still being worked out. But in the cleaning industry, starting pay will be set at $1,000 a month from September. That is 20% higher than today's median basic wage for that sector, which has some 55,000 workers.
Arif Jumat and his colleagues are cheering the government's move to set basic wages for cleaners via the progressive wage model. The 40-year-old cleaning supervisor has already benefited from the model, which his company chose to implement earlier. The model seeks to progressively raise low-earner salaries by increasing productivity through skills upgrading and training. Arif now earns around 1,400 Sing dollars monthly.
Last time my pay also very just 800 plus. I also not enough money. But now okay lah.
Cleaning businesses will soon be required to pay resident cleaners wages that are determined through tripartite discussions between the government, employers and the labour movement. It means cleaners' salaries will not fall below 1,000 Sing dollars a month. There will be penalties for non-compliance under the new rules. For any breach of the progressive wage requirement, companies face having their licenses suspended or revoked. Buyers obtaining services from non-licensed cleaning firms will also face consequences under the law.
Most of the cleaning companies do not have a concern because at the end of the day it's a pass-on cost. But I think the market itself, with a tight labour market, if you do not even pay the progressive wage model, you cannot get workers.
The labour movement believes businesses will benefit, even though wage costs may go up initially.
They should turn it into a business opportunity, a business advantages, because with this more business starting pay, they will be able to attract and retain their better workers better.
Some 70,000 officers in the security sector are set to benefit, after cleaners, from progressive wage.
It is a targeted approach, not a national minimum wage. We are using licensing rules to ensure progressive wages in these industries because of the prevalence of cheap sourcing in the two industries. Cheap sourcing practices discourage wages, skills and quality from moving up.
To help firms defray costs, the labour movement has started a 5 million Sing dollar progressive wage incentive to subsidise up to 10% of contract values.
The Environment and Water Resources Minister will table a bill to introduce the mandatory licensing regime at the next sitting of Parliament in 2 weeks. He says a tripartite committee will regularly review what a fair wage should be. He had been asked at an event tonight whether the entry-level pay of $1,000 for cleaners was set too low.
The point is that we now have a mechanism, the tripartite mechanism, that would regularly review what is a fair wage, what are appropriate terms of employment, what is appropriate opportunities for improvement and improving productivity. We will make necessary adjustments depending on experience and depending on the outcome over the years, the next few years.